Our first strategic framework helped us put our school district on an upward trajectory, but more important, set the foundation so that we can make even more progress in the future.
Our schools have worked to ensure instructional coherence and the implementation of best practices on our field. As we look forward, we have an incredibly solid foundation to build on. And not only that, but we also have results to celebrate. In student achievement, our elementary schools are outpacing our goals. Nuestro Mundo is one of 5 elementary schools that made 20 points or more gains in literacy over these 5 years. We're also seeing improvement at the high school level. Overall graduation rate is up 6 points. Our graduation rate for African American students was 54% 5 years ago. It is now 74%. We have accomplished so much over the past 5 years, and this is progress that we can build on together. Through this work, we've built the foundation necessary for accelerated results in the future.
I believe this new framework is more ambitious than ever. It's anchored to our vision that every school is a thriving school that prepares every child to graduate ready for college, career, and community. It is anchored to a set of core values that represent our commitment to anti-racism, to inclusion, to being allies to every child and every family member. And it sets out a new set of ambitious goals, that all students achieve academically, that all students and adults thrive in positive school climates, and a new goal that African American children and youth excel in school. This final goal is of critical importance, I believe, to our community. And we approach it with the thinking that all of our fates are linked.
Black excellence is the district's unapologetic stand in support of our African American students thriving and excelling. It is about them feeling like this school district cares about them, sees their brilliance, is going to support their future, and we're going to partner with our African American students, families, and community members.
And just setting the tone from the top from the school district is very important. Just by saying Black excellence sets a standard for the school district to actually get involved, and it holds them accountable, to hold the students accountable and the community accountable to make sure our students thrive.
To achieve our goals and make our vision a reality, we want to rely on 5 levers for change. The first strategy is a commitment to empowering school communities. We want to unleash the creativity in our schools without losing the coherence that we've built, and allow them to put new local solutions into action.
It's also about tapping into voices in our community, our student voices, our family voices, to hear what they think the innovative and creative ideas are.
The second big shift that we're making is about investing more in the people who do the work.
The new framework commits to investing in people. At our school, we've put effort into creating a positive culture and climate for kids and for adults in our building. We've learned what's worked for kids by asking each other. If you talk to teachers at our school, and I think this is more important, my hunch is that they would say they bring their whole selves to their work. They have permission and encouragement to bring who they are to their teaching and to their students. We've been reflecting on our implicit biases, and we've been looking more critically at the way we're doing things, whether it's an interaction with a student or data from a class or a system at our school that unintentionally sets some kids up for more success than others.
The best thing we can do to meet the needs of our students is to invest in them, to provide supports, to provide resources, to provide training, to unify our staff around the equity goals that we have as a part of the strategic framework.
The third major shift is about streamlining priorities. And so we've committed ourselves to narrowing our priorities to make sure that we're paving the way for school success.
It's about relationships. It's really exciting to me to really see how we're going to make sure like our curriculum is inclusive, how we're really making sure we're looking at all of our students, how we are really streamlining our efforts to make sure like we can support them. I think that's really important.
The fourth shift that we're making in this new framework is about better planning for the future.
Plan for the future is really about making sure that as a district we look to the long term when we evaluate decisions and policies as well as initiatives that we want to establish. So examples of that could include full day 4K options as well as implementing a revised facilities plan. And part of that involves working with community leaders and organizations both at the local, state, and national level to make sure that we integrate community partners into our education system.
Our fifth major shift is all about innovation. We want to build the skill set around innovation that we think is key to our future success.
Being creative and taking new ideas and allowing risks and not having that fear of failure kind of holding us back. So really thinking and using our community partners, our families, and the expertise in the school, all of them together to collaborate and to come up with some fresh and new ideas for our students.
These are the levers that are most likely going to propel us forward as a school district and as a school community. And I'm just so excited about how capable we are of making the change that we want to make.
Progress doesn't come easily. It does take a lot of hard work. We have laid a strong foundation, and there's none of us who think that where we are is good enough. We have a lot more work to do, and we are going to need your help. It's going to take a strong team. It's going to take a strong commitment. It's going to take passion and vision. It starts with believing in the potential of each and every student. No exceptions. It starts with believing and supporting our staff members and our teachers in the classroom every single day. They are the ones who actually make the biggest difference in every child's life. So I invite you and I ask you, join us in this journey to create the type of public schools here in Madison that Madison deserves.